play a version of Fuck, Marry, and Kill.
Ooh, I like fucking. Who you fucking?
I am definitely
Besides everybody in Baton Rouge. All rise for the punk pledge. I pledge allegiance to the punks
pledge allegiance to the punks
of the United Punk of the Girls,
of the United Punk of the Girls,
and to the men's for which it stands.
to the men for which it stands.
One sissy
One sissy
under RuPaul and the TS.
under RuPaul and the TS.
With lube and prep for all.
With lube and prep for all.
And now the Sissy Spangled Banner, which has been written, produced, and will now be performed by none other than our very own BB, a punk.
Oh, say, can you see by the punk's early light what so proudly we hailed at the sissies' last screaming and the home of the punk. I get like Whitney Houston. So emotional.
All right, let's get into this episode.
Yes.
And we are live. Hey, everybody. It is your two, not one, not three, your two favorite punks and sissies on all of planet Earth. We are so glad that you came in here today to spend your little time with us, girl. You could be doing anything else.
Anything else.
You could be getting nasty with your man, but you're not. You're here with us. Everybody, if you're new here, my name is Destin. It is not Dustin. Y'all have to stop calling me that. But who am I here with today?
Hey, y'all. It's your boy, BB. And the BB don't stand for Big Bang. But I do make the universe move.
It don't stand for Big Bang? Does it stand for Lil Bang?
Mm-mm.
That was smart. You kind of ate that up just now. My goodness. Everybody, if y'all feel like supporting your girls and helping us out, please, if you have not done so, hit the like button, the follow button, the share button, subscribe button, 5-star button, add us to your story, repost. Listen, I don't care where you're listening at, Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts. If you're watching a clip on TikTok.
Yes, all of that.
You know, that's where the cool kids are nowadays, TikTok. Wherever you are, please, please, please. That is a free way that you can help and support the girls. So hit those buttons and help push us further out into that algorithm. All right, girlies, let's talk merch. If you're listening to Disrespectfully the Girls, hey, you might as well look the part too, right? Y'all come in. We now officially have merch. We have the Disrespectfully the Girls t-shirts, obviously perfect for whenever you want to step out and just let people know exactly who you listen to every day. There's also the coffee mug. This is perfect for your morning coffee or, you know, any tea that you might feel like spilling. And then, of course, we have a Disrespectfully the Girls tumbler. Girl, we got to keep them drinks cold while we out here minding everybody else's business, huh? So go ahead and head on over to disrespectfullythegirls.com to get your merch and support the girls today. Again, that is disrespectfullythegirls.com, and girls is spelled GWORLZ.
Hey, y'all. Welcome.
What, girl?
It's time for the game.
Why you said welcome back? We didn't go nowhere.
You know we like to play a game here on the podcast.
We do.
But
you
this week
you like playing games. Wait. You like playing games even outside the podcast, if I'm being honest with you.
That's you.
No.
But this week we are going to play a version of Fuck, Marry, and Kill.
Ooh, I like fucking.
Ooh.
Marrying, killing. I don't know about that one. Okay, how does this game work? Maybe there are people who don't know how to play. How does Fuck, Marry, Kill work?
So it works. We're gonna have 3 celebrities in a group. and you have to decide whether you want to fuck him, marry
Ooh.
him, or kill him.
Ooh. Can I do all three?
The only thing dead is gonna be that pussy.
Oh,
Ah,
killing that cootie cat.
what?
All right, let's get this game started, girl. What's our first three options?
All right, our first three options: Lil Nas X,
Oh,
Tyler
okay,
Lepley,
okay,
and Terrell Carter. That's Varney off of Beauty and Black.
okay. And he's also the pastor off of Diary of a Mad Black
Yes.
Woman. Father,
Father, can you hear me?
okay, so Lil Nas X, Tyler Lepley, which is
Mhm.
Benny from the Haves and the Have Nots,
Mhm.
and Attorney Varney, who is Terrell Carter.
Yeah.
Who you fucking?
I am definitely
Besides everybody in Baton Rouge. Who you fucking,
oh
girl,
my
out those
god.
three?
I'm fucking Varney.
Girl, I'm fucking Varney too. The hell? Wait! Do I want to fuck Varney or do I want to fuck what's his name? Tyler Lepley. They both fine. Can I have
Yeah.
them at the same time?
Not the DP.
Please. They can DP. I've
Oh.
never done it, but we can. I'm scared my booty hole will fall out if I DP. That's the that's why I haven't done it yet. My
Yeah.
insides, I just want my insides to stay on the inside. Okay. In essence of time, I'm going to fuck. Man, I'm gonna fuck Tyler Lepley. So you fucking Terrell Carter?
Uh-huh.
I'm fucking Tyler Lepley.
Okay.
Lil Nas X. What we doing with him?
I'm offing him.
You're
Sorry.
killing him?
I am.
Oh, that kind of shocks me. That kind of shocks me. But now I'm left in a predicament because I said I was gonna fuck Tyler Lepley.
My husband.
Yeah. Oh, I said I'm fucking your husband.
Y-
Oh, you're fucking my husband. Excuse me. You think you're just gonna fuck my husband like that? No, I would marry Attorney Varney. He's got his shit together. He's got a good head on his shoulders. He fine as fuck. I guess I'm killing Lil Nas X.
Well,
Well, goodbye, Lil Nas X. Who's next, girl?
Michael B. Jordan, Dayline Burnside, and Roger Jean Page. That's the Duke off of Bridgerton.
Oh, it's like Ron Jean
Ron-
Page or some
Yeah.
shit like that.
Mhm.
We'll put his picture up on the screen, y'all. Michael B. Jordan, fine. Dayline Burnside, fine. Actually, all three of them, fine.
Yeah.
Okay, who you fucking, girl? Excuse me. The people would like to know who you're gonna fuck.
Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, well, it's not a bad choice. Who you gonna marry?
Dayline.
Girl.
Dayline.
I thought you was already married to Dayline.
I am, but I will marry him again.
It's
and
given
again,
we're it's
and
given
again,
we're gonna renew our vows.
and again
It's
and again.
It's given. Can we renew our vows? We've been going through some things. My parents did that. Like a whole new wedding ceremony and everything just to renew their vows.
Huh?
Girl, maybe that's a story for another day. So you're gonna kill Ray Jean Page. Sorry, you're gonna kill the Duke of Hastings. You're really just gonna kill the Duke of Hastings.
I am.
His father made fun of him because he had a stutter, and you're gonna kill him.
I am.
Can you look into the camera and say the Duke of Hastings lived a miserable life from his father and was terribly made fun of and exiled by his father because he had a stutter, and I'm gonna kill him? Can you look at the camera and say that? The camera's right there. Can you look at the camera?
Due to the other options,
No, that wasn't in the prompt.
we were forced to make an executive decision
Who was we?
to announce you as deceased. Sorry, management.
Management. You the manager? Are you gonna pay me? Because I didn't get my paycheck today.
I asked you that. You said you. I don't know who you gave
No,
your banking account information to.
no, because you didn't give your banking info to me. I would love for you to give your banking info to me, so I can go pull the 25 cents out of there that's in there.
It's 15.
Huh?
15 cents.
Okay, so you said you're fucking Michael B. Jordan, you're
Mhm.
marrying Dayline Burnside, and you're killing the Duke of Hastings.
Mhm.
I'm gonna I'm gonna fuck the Duke of Hastings.
Okay.
I need the Duke of Hastings to look at me in the middle of sex and just go, "I burn for you. I burn for
Ooh.
you."
Ooh.
Oh, yes, sir. Y'all, we have a live audience for the first
We
time.
do. We
Live
do.
audience for the first time. And what you said, sir, in the audience? Oh, I don't like burning, but I want him to burn for me. I burn for you. That's what he said.
Well, call me Usher.
Huh.
Let it
Let it burn,
burn.
girl. Let it
Let it
burn.
burn.
Okay, so I'm going to. Where's the list of people, girl? I'm going to fuck the Duke of Hastings. I'm not gonna marry Dayline because that's already your. I already know you're marrying Dayline, girl. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm gonna marry Michael B. Jordan. His money's way longer. His money's way longer right now.
So you mean that you're gonna kill my husband?
Well, I'm not gonna marry or fuck him. He's your husband, girl. I don't like the accusations you're throwing at me today. Let's move on to the next section, girl. Announce the names.
um,
I don't like you
Phil-
right now. You're being
Philomene
very rude to
Chambers.
me.
That's the security guard
Wait,
off of.
I was talking. I couldn't hear you, so I know that people can't hear you. Sorry, y'all. It
Can
was
you
my
be
fault.
quiet,
I
please?
will.
I'm announcing
Okay,
the
I'll be
names.
quiet. Ready?
Philomene Chambers. That's the security guard off of Beauty and Black. Jensen Atwood. That's Wade off of Noah's Ark.
Fine ass.
And who's this?
What? That's Jonathan Bailey.
Jonathan Bailey.
Okay, so first of all, let's put some respect on Philomene Chambers' name. He also played in a Christmas movie. I think it's called Jingle All the Way. No,
On Netflix?
wait, let me look it up right quick while we're here recording. Y'all gonna see me in action. Uh Philomene Chambers Christmas movie. Single All the Way. I knew it was something like that. So it's it's a Netflix Christmas movie called Single All the Way. Really cute. Plays nothing. He's got range. Plays nothing like the character off Beauty and Black. It's giving real cute, real demure, cutesy boyfriend at Christmas time.
Wait, is that when they get set up together? The or
They
no?
may have, I forget, because I only watch it around Christmas time. You know what? I might watch that this week. Okay, but anyway, so Philomene Chambers, Jonathan Bailey, obviously y'all all know who Jonathan Bailey is, and then Jensen Atwood, which is Wade from Noah's Ark. Who you fucking?
Um, I am fucking Filament.
Philomene.
Yeah, Philoman. The man is me.
Who you
So,
marrying? Who you killing?
I'm marrying Jensen Atwood,
Ooh.
and then I'm offing Jonathan Bailey. Sorry.
So I'm gonna fuck Jensen Atwood. I'm gonna lay down in that bed with Wade. Well, actually, it don't have to be a bed. I'll lay down wherever he tell me to lay down. If he say put a leg up, throw both legs back, bend over the couch, girl, whatever. Fuck Jensen. Whatever Wade needs me to do. Now I'm not gonna be kissing on him and that lady like he had Noah doing. I'm not kissing on that lady. Okay,
Uh-huh.
you're not coming up in here playing this little game on me. But we can get gay now. If you want to get gay, we can get gay. Trust me on that one.
Okay.
So yeah, so I'm gonna fuck Jensen Atwood, Philomene Chambers, and Jonathan Bailey. I'm gonna marry Philomene because on Single All the Way, he had me. On Single All the Way, that's a man I would marry. Jonathan Bailey, I'm sorry. I love your voice. I think you're very, very attractive. You got a lot of money, but you didn't make the cut, my baby.
Didn't make the cut.
He just didn't make the cut. I'm sorry, and
Mhm.
that's just what it is. Y'all let us know in the comments down below who y'all would fuck, marry, and kill, okay?
Period.
Girlies, let's talk merch. If you're listening to Disrespectful to the Girls, hey, you might as well look the part too, right? Y'all come in. We now officially have merch. We have the Disrespectful to the Girls t-shirts, obviously perfect for whenever you want to step out and just let people know exactly who you listen to every day. There's also the coffee mug. This is perfect for your morning coffee or you know, any tea that you might feel like spilling. And then of course we have a disrespectfully the girls tumbler. Girl, we got to keep them drinks cold while we out here minding everybody else's business, huh? So go ahead and head on over to disrespectfullythegirls.com to get your merch and support the girls today. Again, that is disrespectfullythegirls.com, and girls is spelled GWORLZ. Thank y'all for sticking around so much. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. Like y'all saw in that commercial. If y'all want to help the girls out, support the
Mm-hmm.
girls, you can what? You can get some merch. Y'all see the cups, you see the shirts. There is more coming. There may be more by the time you see this episode. But for right now, we have the tumbler, we have the coffee cup, we have the shirts.
We do.
Y'all can go right over to disrespectfullythegirls.com and scoop that up
Yes.
before all the other girls do.
Yes.
Hmm. Everybody, we've come to the main segment of the show today called Disrespectfully, bitch. And
Mm-hmm.
why? Because, bitch, sometimes you just got to be disrespectful.
You do.
We do. Brother, what are we talking about today?
We are talking about red flags and why people choose to ignore them and just stuff regarding red flags.
Only flag I know is the pride flag and the Black Lives Matter flag.
Huh?
That's it. Sorry.
Only 2 flags I know.
Only 2 flags I know. No, so red flags and then people ignoring them.
Mhm.
Why do we ignore them? It's giving, well, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions.
Literally.
So tell me, well, let's jump in. So what what are some red flags that you've had in the past that you ignored? Why, like, just jump in. I'm about to die.
Id. Baby girl, hold your breath. Hey, we about to
Hey.
get so wet.
Ooh.
Hey.
All right, go ahead.
Basically, lying, doing stuff behind my back.
Lying is a red flag that you ignored? I'll be
Subtle
quiet.
lying. Subtle lying.
Go ahead.
Subtle
Okay.
lying.
So
So,
lying, ooh. Yeah, that definitely is a red flag.
putting people before myself. Um,
That was a red flag for you or for the person?
red flag, like I didn't know my worth, so
Oh, red
yeah,
flag for yourself. Hey, I didn't even consider that.
yeah. Narcissism.
Girl, but what okay, so when you say narcissism, that obviously is a red flag, right? But like what when you look at someone, how do you know if what would you look at someone and be like, "Oh, they're a narcissist?"
When they gaslight people around them and like someone who believes their own lies. Um, yeah,
Or they do believe their own
they,
lies.
they do.
They think they're better than everybody else.
Mhm.
Um, they do not believe in apologizing because they don't do any wrong. They don't have anything to
Mhm.
apologize for. Definitely red flags. So these are red flags that you've ignored in the past.
Yeah.
So why would you ignore someone lying to you, someone who you think was a narcissist, all these things? Why are you ignoring these things when you're talking to somebody?
I guess because the level of how much I love them.
Ooh,
And like they say love makes you do crazy things. And one of the crazy things is ignoring the red flags, unfortunately. Sorry, my baby.
would you say love is blind?
Love is blind.
What does that mean to you?
Um, it means that it means that love can make you blind to certain things.
Ooh, like them flags,
Yep, like the
huh?
red flags, red as day.
Girl, let me tell you. One of my you mentioned it at well, I think I mentioned it. Not saying sorry.
Hmm.
You know, I, if y'all been following me, you know, okay, I had a crazy ex. So he literally refused to say sorry. And I'm talking like if I would say you did wrong, you hurt my feelings, you blah blah blah, and he would be like, yeah, I can acknowledge that I fucked up. And I would be like, so you're not gonna apologize? And the words out this motherfucker's mouth, I don't believe in apologizing. Huh? What do you
What?
mean? He did not believe in saying the words, I'm sorry. Though that phrase came out his mouth. I don't believe in apologizing. It's just something I don't do. Even though he sat there and admitted,
Mhm.
but he was like, I just don't do that. That's just not something I do.
What?
Girl, that was in like the first 6 months. I still stayed. But it's crazy because like, or for me, one of the biggest red flags was um he didn't want me spending time with my family, right?
Mhm.
Had me convinced that like my whole family didn't like me, they were against me. None of them fucked with me in any way, but he just didn't want me spending time with them. So, like, if I was going over for a holiday, a birthday, a cookout, like any type of thing like that, it would literally just be like he would come up with an excuse every time. So, okay, let me back up. So, it was always planned for him to come with, right? Like, we were gonna go together.
Mhm.
I would never be like, no, you can't come. Um, And he claimed to like certain people in my family, but there were people that didn't really do anything to him per se, but he just didn't like them, and that's okay. You don't have to like everybody. But every time we would be going, we would be leaving to go over to my family's house, he would just be like, I'm not feeling good today. Like I'm just not in the best mental headspace. And like I don't know if I want to go. I don't know if I can go. And so here go me. Okay, that's perfectly fine. You don't have to come. Do you need anything from me before I go? Because I would this was a cycle, right? I would go through, start talking, 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 and then and next thing you know, he's made it to where I can't go see my family either. This is not like a one-time thing or every now and then where he would like get real depressed and really need like support. This was
Mhm.
like every single time.
What? So why why do you feel like you ignored those
Well, in
flags?
my mind, I didn't ignore it because in the moment I didn't see it for the manipulation that it was.
Mhm.
I was like, my dumbass, I was young. My dumbass was sitting here like this. "Ugh, he's really upset. He's going through it. He's just got mental problems. He's depressed. He's suicidal. Oh my God, can we talk about that? Suicidal. Every 5 seconds, I'm going to kill myself every time you don't get your way.
Every time?
Every time. Every time. You're at one time, he pretended to kill himself. I was on the phone at work, he called me. He said, if you don't come home right now, I'm gonna kill myself." And I was like, "I can't come home. I'm at work. I'm the only manager on duty." I was, GM at Chipotle at the time. And you know what I heard? Silence. And then I heard, BAM! Dead silence after that. As if he had shot himself in
Yeah.
the head or something. And then you know what I did? Hung the phone up and continued working my shift. That was when I was over the bullshit. That's when I was over the bullshit, but that's how deep it was, girl.
Mhm.
What are we doing?
What the hell?
I just So, but the thing is, like, when you get in relationships with people like this, there are so many little red flags. You don't, for the most part, I'm not saying it's not possible. For the most part, you're not just going to wake up one day and be like, oh my God, it's a terrible person. I never realized. There's usually a bunch of little red flags, right? He was trying to segregate me from my family. Um, or he would never if he was on his phone, girl, for me to try to take my phone from me. So if he was on his phone
Mhm.
and this is you, uh, oh no, let's replay. So the phone's sitting down on the table. I don't know why, but for whatever reason, you're me and you're gonna try and take my phone. Stop! What are you doing? That's my phone. Don't take it. I'm talking like would break down a door in the house if he had to because he knew the phone was in your hand. What are we doing?
You obviously hiding something.
So
And that's the biggest key sign. They're not doing what they're supposed to do.
I mean, he would have broke
Huh?
down a door in the house if I was like, because one, I used to steal his phone and go in the bathroom and look at his text messages and stuff. Because how you gonna tell me I'm lying and I'm wrong and I didn't see what I saw on your phone when I had already done
Mhm.
screenshotted it, texted it to myself, and deleted the screenshot and text message out of your phone?
What? Major manipulation.
Another red flag from this person. We're getting to a point here. Another red flag. Now I was young and dumb, so I want you to keep that in mind before I say this. This was a black man, completely unattracted to other black people. The thought of other black people disgusted him. Like if um let's just say he was like watching porn or something like that, right? Or if sexy time was happening, if anybody, and it wasn't even just black people, if they weren't white and they popped up, he would like immediately get soft. Like completely unaroused. And you know what that makes me think? He hated himself. Like how can you not hate yourself when you literally think black people are ugly because they're black? But you're black yourself. Like that's just, now that's a little more complex. That kind of like made itself known over time.
Over time, yeah.
Um but I just, say it again. Sorry y'all, the audience is speaking. Where did he
Exactly.
wait, where did
I
he get, oh, I don't know.
I don't know because guess
Where
what?
he got it from, who knows?
Because I know I know this one over here loves loves some black dick. Loves it down. Loves it down.
What you'll do for the dick?
Woo! Got a few family members I sell.
Oh, sell.
Huh?
Just give them away, girl.
Uh, give them
Give
away.
it away, give it
Cause I don't
away,
know
give it
because
away.
um I don't know where he got that from. Because this one right here, woo,
Girl. Now, and the thing is, like, I was young and stuff, right? But it's like now, as like an adult with lived experiences and
mhm,
a mature brain, I'm like, that's fucking crazy.
crazy.
But for me, I can only speak for myself. For me, one of the reasons I ignored the red flags is because one, I was in the closet. I was in the closet. I didn't have anybody in my family I could talk to about it. I didn't have any friends I could talk to about it. None of that, right? And so, and this is honestly why when people date, especially when your children, your siblings, anything like that start dating, it is so important for you to have open communication about the people they're dating.
Mhm.
What's going on behind closed doors? How does it make you feel when they do XYZ? When y'all, like just whatever. But I didn't have that.
Mhm.
I didn't have that. And so it was up to me as like a fucking 18-year-old child, which is a child, to try and navigate
Navigate.
all that shit on my own.
Mhm.
Bitch, the fuck?
Yes. And then another thing, like for me, it was definitely like kind of believing what the other person is saying because they make it so believable. So like if they put you down and like say, "Oh, you're never gonna find somebody," you
Mm-hmm.
start to believe that, especially if you
No,
are
yeah.
like so young and naive and like this is your like first real relationship or second real relationship. So it's like you start to believe what the person is saying. So those flags, it's like you look at it and it's like, oh, it's not that bad, but I love that person. So those red flags kind of become a little subtle after a while. And especially if you're having it mentally in your head, oh, I'm not attractive. I'm not because
Uh
they have it in your mind because they're not telling you this once. They're constantly telling you this in the midst of an argument.
so you feel like the self-doubt, the lack of
Mhm.
self-confidence in
Yeah.
yourself put you in a position. I like how I phrase that.
Ooh.
Ooh, it made my
Ooh.
pussy tingle a little bit just now.
Ooh.
It put you in a position
My pussy,
to
twinkled a little bit.
I was just gonna say that made my pussy thrive. But it allowed you to be put in a position to where you either didn't see the red flags or you saw it, but you didn't know that the flag was red. You was like,
Correct,
"Oh, it was just like a little beige flag."
correct. And it's
Ugh.
like, yeah, definitely that self-confidence, self-doubt,
Yeah.
definitely did.
You know what's crazy for me is, especially as a young person, if and I feel like this is more geared toward young people because I feel like as you grow and experience and go through life, you start being able to clock people's bullshit,
Yeah,
right? But especially when you're younger, them red flags are not so noticeably red.
yeah,
If somebody is telling you what you can and cannot do,
yeah,
not saying, "Hey, if you do that, that's fine. That's not my thing," but saying you can or you cannot, bitch, what the fuck are you talking about?
exactly.
Can or cannot? Are you my mother? I don't remember you pushing me out your cootie cat.
Don't.
It's just crazy to me. But the lack of self confidence, and they're gonna get sick and tired of us saying this one. The lack of community. Y'all will hear us talk about community, community, community over and over and over again because if you don't have community, you are liable to fall into that bullshit every single time.
Literally.
You have to have somebody. I don't care if you're a grown adult to say, girl, this was going on in my relationship. Am I crazy? Because anybody else would have looked at anything going on in my relationship and been like, yo. Now, I was with him for a long time. So at some point I was like, oh, this is not normal. But I don't have a relationship that I like see on TV and in
Mhm.
movies. Not that everything's a TV or a movie, but like when I look around, I don't hear people because people love complaining about their relationships. I don't
Yeah,
hear people complaining about the things I'm dealing with at home.
correct.
And everything was a facade. Everything not supposed to be a facade in your life. I understand, like, if me and, my man are going through something, I'm not gonna walk in public and be like, "Yeah, we're having an argument about this at home right now." No, but it's like, it shouldn't be like when we're at home, it's this, like, super chaotic, um, just toxic ass environment with one another, but then when you go out in public, it's, "Okay, let's put on this
This front.
suit and tie performance for
Mhm.
everybody."
And
I
that's
had people telling
crazy.
us that we were relationship
Oh,
goals. What?
guess what? I thought too.
You
I
thought we were
thought
relationship goals?
yes. Yes, until, like, the bullshit was uncovered. I
Was that
thought
right
so too
before I
because
left him?
huh?
Like, right before I left him? When I came to your house that day?
What?
Because remember
That
the day
that
I
that
came to your
stuff.
house and told you I was leaving him?
Yeah. And what
That's the
did I
day
say?
that's the day that you realized what you realized?
No.
Oh.
No, 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 no. It was like when the shit started hitting the fan and then
When the
you
3rd
found
person got brought into the house?
yeah, and then you became more open to me about it.
Oh! Imma say his name. Let's call him Blake,
Blake.
okay? Let's
Okay.
call him Blake.
Mhm.
Remember the day that you came to the house and we took a ride and we was talking about Blake and the
Mhm.
situation with my ex?
Yeah.
That was crazy to me. Crazy. Another red flag. When you're with somebody, like in a relationship romantically, newsflash for everyone listening, you should feel like they actually want to be with you. It should
Mhm.
not feel like you don't like each other. The relationships are not supposed to be hard. I feel like I'm going off on a tangent here, and that's whatever. I don't care. It's not supposed to be hard.
Mm-mm. Not at all.
But also, to kind of bring it back full circle, to go back to what you said in the beginning, do you know how long, how many years I put up with bullshit, 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 even if I did recognize it as a red flag, because I was like, I just love him so much. I just love him so much, BB. I would do anything for him. This is worth it. The love that I have for him is worth it. I thought he would grow up. I thought he
It would
would
change.
mature at some point. I
Mhm.
thought, um, maybe mentally I'm more mature because of things in life and he's got to catch up a little bit. You can't wait. We don't wait for people to I'm not saying like when you meet someone, I'm not saying they have to check every box that you have. But what I'm saying is I think we do have to be realistic with the fact of when you're in a relationship with somebody, you can't count on not promise. What's the word I'm looking for? Audience, help me out. What's the word I'm looking for, y'all?
When what?
Potential. You can't
Potential.
count on
Yeah.
potential. You can't count on it. Because what if they never change? Also, I don't wanna be with somebody because of their potential, but that's a hard place because the person who I'm with right now looked and saw potential in me. So it's hard for me to say these things. So I don't know, maybe I sound crazy. Because I was going through it when I met my current person.
Mhm.
And I was like, "Damn, you really just," and he was like, "Yeah, but, like, I knew it would be fine eventually." I was like, "Oh, okay." So I guess if I'm saying that, I can't say that. I don't know. How do you feel? Wait,
It just
pause. Did
dep
you do you feel that you looked at their potential as well or no?
yeah,
Mm.
I did. But I think it's a different situation than the situation that you were saying with your current partner because you can kind of look down the line and it's like is like after time will this person really change? You get it? Like I feel like that you with your ex, you were like, "Oh, it's gonna get better," but kind of convincing yourself that
Girl, I convinced the fuck out of myself.
convince convincing, like,
And I think that's part of it too. I think part of it is looking and saying, is this a period in their life where they're going through XYZ,
yeah.
or is this who they are? I think that's a big determining
And then
factor.
then like with my last relationship, I was like, "Oh, I think this may be a period of time because he's just getting over like an ex, like being in a long-term relationship."
Mhm.
But then I started to feel like, "No, fuck this shit. Like, you're not gonna change. You're the same crazy ass individual that needs to see a therapist."
Don't say the therapist word to somebody like that.
Like,
The T word, therapist,
I'm not going to see nobody about my problem.
girl, they don't like that. That ain't
Um,
gonna help.
like
Or he ain't even
what?
talk to me. Why did I think he was gonna talk to a therapist? Huh?
But then want to come back around. Oh, about therapy. But that's no. That's another story for a different day, another time, another
Yeah.
episode.
And I feel like, to be honest with you, I feel like I'm gonna hold parents' feet to the fire a little bit, but because especially when it comes to your queer children and anyone in the LGBT community, it is very hard for your kids to open up about the things going on in their relationships like this if they feel that you think they're just a big old sin walking around, like you're just a walking sin waiting to go to hell. You don't approve of anything anyway. Why would they come and talk to you? When I sat down and told my dad, which we still, but I sat down and told my dad about a lot of the things that happened, and he was just like, "My God, my God, my God, my God." I was hoping he was gonna take a little, but he didn't, of course. Um, but I'm sorry, I'm gonna hold parents' feet to the fire. You're partially responsible in this.
Yeah,
You have got to be checking in on who, or let me rephrase. You should care. You should care who your kids are dating. Not about I think it's right or wrong. Even if you think it's wrong sexually, like, should you not care about what your child is going? They could be getting taken advantage of. I mean, it's, the list is endless.
yeah.
I feel like it's partially the parents' fault. If you don't care about who your kids, if you don't care enough to sit down and have open communications with your kids about what's going on in their romantic lives, you're being a shitty fucking parent. Sorry.
I agree, and that goes along the same lines of community. If you have any like friends that like that genuinely doesn't care, or your so-called friends that genuinely care, or like any siblings that really don't genuinely care, you have to have that community. You have to have someone in your life to just like check in.
Yeah.
And then from there is your decision to make. But at least they're caring about it.
Yeah.
Um I think that was kind of a issue too with like we have so many parents out there that's like, "Oh, you're living in sin. You're living in sin." All they see is sin instead of genuinely caring about what your child is going through.
Girl, we're gonna do a whole episode on living in sin, because that might be episode 4. Living in sin, living in sin, living in sin. Meanwhile, I'm over here, this motherfucker got a gun to my head. I'm thinking I'm about to get killed.
Being
Quite
foul,
frankly, quite frankly, he was talking about going, because I tried to break up with him one time. It's never a good thing with a narcissist. Girl, I tried to break up with him one time. He said he was gonna kill my whole family. I said, "Oh, I changed my mind. I was just kidding. I was just kidding. Can we not kill my family? If my family's listening, I saved your life potentially." Now, was he actually gonna do
that
it? Who knows?
that
Not this turned
motherfucker
into
wasn't that motherfucker wasn't gonna do shit,
girl, not this turned into us just venting about our exes. Oh well, y'all listening anyway, huh?
girl.
But seriously, like with the red flags, that they're spe- number one, young people, but especially young people in the LGBTQ community. You're
Yes,
not gonna see. You don't even know what the red flags are. You don't even girl. The red flag could be in your face, slapping you with every time the wind whips it around, and you're not gonna even know. And then if you do know, if you ain't got community, you can't talk to nobody about it.
right.
What do you say to the? Let's just say there's a 17-year-old queer person listening to this right now. They have no sense of community. They're dating someone. They're not sure if it's full of red flags or not. What's your advice?
Um, so my advice would be for them to seek community.
How?
Um, I would
You can't just
say,
go out in the street and go, "Community, community."
um, email disrespectfully the girls at gmail.com.
Email who?
Disrespectfully
No,
the
email
girls.
who? What's the email? A bitch don't step they pussy up. What's the email?
Disrespectfully.
No, the email is info@disrespectfullythegirls.com. It's no longer a Gmail account. Thank y'all very much. For those
Yeah,
who thought we would
true.
never get it
True.
together, we got it together,
Huh?
huh?
Info
Uh-huh.
at disrespectfullythegirls.com.
Period.
So, but no, like, I think that we live in an era of where social media is kind of taking over.
Yeah.
Um, so I find like we have people like that come in our chat asking questions during the
Mhm.
live. So, seek it out. Seek it out.
Yeah.
There is someone out there that will give you some real advice. And if not anyone else, us.
Well, and that's the good thing about social media. I
Mhm.
know there's a lot of shitty things that comes with social media that can come with social media. But if you don't have community, you can find community.
Mhm.
The internet connects you with damn near everyone in the whole world.
Literally.
There are so many groups. There are so girl, just I don't know. Google gay chat, like not a gay chat room, but like Google like queer Facebook groups and things like there is community out there. It's there. Maybe we should find a way to start something.
Mhm.
I don't know how, but like some sort of like for the girlies who don't have. Not like a group chat. I don't know. We'll think about that. Chat, y'all
Mhm.
give us ideas in the comments below if y'all have anything. Um, wait, say it again. Yeah, and we
Yeah.
have Safe Space Saturday coming up. We
Yes.
do. Safe Space Saturday is coming. But I really mean something more like someone could go in like some sort of I keep saying chat room because that's what's in my brain, but something where it's like, hey, I don't have community. And then they're like, I'm dating someone and this is happening. Is that normal? Something for people to have like an open communication about what's going on. Because I'm telling you, if there And I know there are, but the queer kids out there who are in the same situation I was in, bitch, just young and dumb. Who they have no elders, which by the way, I'm considered an elder in the gay community at this point, I think. You're coming up on there, so you're at unk status right now in the
I'm
gay
Unc.
community.
Unc.
Girl, look, probably about 5 more minutes, you might be considered an elder. You know we age differently.
Dang.
But no, so if I had to just look, we've been yapping and yapping. This turned into just us venting about our exes, and you know what? Sometimes you gotta do that.
So to wrap everything up, our discussion about red flags and the topics and the feelings and what people should do when red flags occur.
Yeah.
What would be your takeaway point that you would tell everyone?
I hate to keep repeating myself. Community. You gotta talk to somebody. And if you don't have anyone, talk to a coworker. Look, I know a lot of people are gonna be like, ew, I don't want no one talking to me. When you're going through things like that, you gotta be able to look at somebody. Somebody. If you are truly alone in that sense, you have no one to talk to, social media, something. Somebody's got to be able to tell you if these things are normal or not. Because I know y'all like to think you know everything, but you're too young and too dumb to really know. Sorry. And even as adults, though, you got to have somebody to call and say, "Girl, am I crazy or like, is this like not okay, or is this just like, am I just looking at this from the wrong angle and I'm being selfish?" Like you got to have somebody to talk to.
Mhm,
So I'm not even going to give a whole list of steps because step one is go find somebody to talk to, even if it's a therapist. Hello, you can find a lot of you can get therapy for free. Community, seeking out advice, talking to people. That's my advice.
mhm. And I would say a lot of like self reflection has a lot to do with it because you mentioned it earlier. Love shouldn't be hard. Being in a relationship shouldn't be hard. It shouldn't cause stress.
Mm-mm.
It should be easy.
Correct.
And then finding that support, whether it's seeking it out on social media or someone in your life.
Yeah.
Um, Being okay with being vulnerable is
Ooh.
another thing because a lot of times we don't want to admit it or we're embarrassed. But that's another thing that just um creating a safe space for people, a non-judgment zone
Yeah.
for them.
Yeah, so we'll put pressure on the other people and say, if
Mhm.
someone comes to you with those things, you should be trying to create a safe space,
Yes, instead of
especially
judging.
especially if you're in the community, and especially if you're in the community and you're not like 18, like you've had some experience, you need to be an ear to these people
Instead of judging.
because oftentimes we can't go to our family members and talk about it.
Correct.
We got to
Correct.
figure it out because
Correct.
these kids are out here. Some of these kids are out here getting murdered in the streets over red flags.
Correct. Because guarantee you got more skeletons in your closet. So who are you to judge anybody?
So
And that brings us to the end of the podcast
oh,
episode.
that's the end of it,
Yes.
girl. Production's over here waving us down, telling us to shut the fuck up. The time's running out.
Right.
Girl, it done went through quick.
We thank y'all so much for staying tuned. We appreciate your support because without y'all,
Yes,
we wouldn't have this
we
platform.
wouldn't.
So make sure you follow, subscribe, hit all the
Yes,
buttons,
all of them.
and remember this one thing,
What?
bitch. Sometimes you have to be disrespectful.
And you do. Y'all heard it first.
Huh?
You heard it first at disrespectfully the Gworlz. Pong.
Ah!